The GoPro stopped working on me and I got tired of trying to troubleshoot it, and I tried to do some stuff on my own without camera. In between those, I was able to remove the ABS system. I was able to remove the brake cylinder. For the brake cylinder, it was like 4 nuts behind the firewall, and then removing the pin that holds the brake, the slave, I would say. Also remove the slave for the clutch. ABS system wasn't that complicated as well. To be honest, I really thought that I was gonna have a headache to remove those lines, but as long as you use the correct tool and you put a little bit of WD-40, it worked for me. I also was able to remove the paint, most of it, of the engine block, and I decided to take a different turn. I am going without the oil metering pumps. I went to BAMSI and then ordered the delete kit. It includes that plate in addition of the covers for the oil metering pump injectors. Here the only thing you have to remove is the oil metering pump, and as long as you leave the shaft and the C-clip and everything there, you shouldn't have any issues. I added a little bit of silicone on the side to prevent any oil to come off. I also was able to remove the flywheel. I think that's the last thing that I was able to record. I think I was going to do that. I purchased this thing, it's massive, to remove the flywheel nut. At least that's what I use when I purchased the used engine. If you haven't seen that video, you can click in the card above. But I also flamed the nut in that area, and this time I didn't have the gas. So when I was trying to use this by myself, it was hard to keep the engine stand stable on the ground. It wanted to flip. So I have faith on my M18 Milwaukee fuel impact wrench, and it did the job. It actually removed the nut without applying heat and none of that. So it really worked out. I was impressed. I thought that I wasn't going to be able to do it with this one. Ray sent me some gasket that I ordered, especially the rear main seal and the pilot bearing. And again, this project had taken longer than I expected, but at the same time, I'm kind of grateful that I did, just because I found a lot of issues, a lot of oil leakage. Then I mean, now that I have the opportunity, I'll be able to fix all that. So to put the rear main seal, I just remove the flywheel, and then you have to separate it from the ejector shaft. You try to hit it on each side until it wobbles, and then you're able to remove it. And then you remove the main seal. What I'm gonna do right now is clean all this area to make sure that it's not oily, and then tap the main seal, the new one, and try to go without bending it or without any issues, so it will sit flush with that groove over there. The one that whoever rebuilt this engine used was RX-8, and the way you know it is the FD is a red orange type one. The RX-8 is maroon or brown. This one is smaller, this one is thicker. I did a little bit of research. I don't think it matters. It was leaking, but again, I don't know if it's because the time that I've been used. I think I overfill the engine. That's why I had a lot of blow by. So I'm assuming it was building more pressure than I was supposed to, and that's why I started leaking. Apparently the RX-8 material is better, and also I saw that it has like a small groove that lock into the groove that has that rear plate that has like a groove there. So it was really hard to remove when it locked in place. It was leaking from this side, not from the outside. But yeah, I don't have too much experience. This one doesn't have groove. You decide which one of those is better. Purchase the pilot bearing as well, so I'll be installing that. I have a video that I show how to install it as well. I'm gonna take a break from the engine because Gus from Instagram, he's kind of doing the same thing here. I think he already painted the engine bay and make it look fancy, but he has a LRB plate that he wants to see if it fits with the GReddy V-mount. So I told him to send me the pictures so I can mock the GReddy V-mount here and compare if it will hit with the plate that he has. While I'm there, I'm gonna try to find out how I'm gonna move this relay box to put it here. I think is where this is the location where everyone put it when they're doing this V-mount kit. I was trying to depin all that, and then I found out that these two cables were cut as well. This car keep impressing me.
But wait, there's more.
With all the jacked up shit that this car had. This is to the fuel pump relay, but I never had issues with it, so I'm just gonna fix them. And then I mean it was working without them, so I really don't know what was going on here. Whoops.
Weeks later.
That's it, I'm out of here.
I think I found out how the line goes. There's a line that goes behind the power steering reservoir that go to the line that is a factory for cooling the power steering, which is this one right here. Is where the line goes to the reservoir. This one goes to the power steering.
What did he say?
So this one goes to the reservoir, and then that one, we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to go to power steering, but it's facing forward, and then this line is facing forward too. So I don't know if I had to twist it so this will face backwards, or we'll figure it out. But for now, I'm just mocking the radiator. GoPro ran out of battery, but I just wanted to show you. On the left bracket is a 10mm bolt. However, on the right side is a bigger bolt. All the hardware is there from the GReddy kit, but I just wanted to point that out. I'm gonna install this bracket there, and then I utilize that bar. I'm not sure if it's to put it there. We'll figure out later, but I don't have the OEM one. Whoever the owner was, you know, remove it, and hopefully I can use that. Again, this is just to mock up. I'm just gonna lay the radiator there, but apparently there's some spacers that you have to put. So let me install this bracket, and then let me mock the radiator.